crazy. I want crazy Apeies to win it, but I think the I think Trizone is actually going to win.
Wow. And real quickly for you.
Yeah, I'll just take the Gibblers.
The Gibblers?
Gibblers.
All right, here we go.
But
Game
Crazy
1. We've
Apeies.
got it loaded up. Bird Boys versus Crazy Apeies. Here we go. Clash of Titans 2 is kicked off with a clear into the zone. And Atmos is high on the wall there and get a nice clear. You're going to see a lot of high technical stuff going on. Ball's not going to touch the ground a whole lot today. As Blank Outcoast challenges the Unicorn and can't. This is going to move up the far wall in a triple whiff. And here's Blank with an opportunity to put it toward that. He's got the boost and can't quite get there. How important, Lego, do you think today is going to be boost conservation?
Oh, that's kind of the number one thing you have to do in the higher ranks is if you're wasting any boosts at all, it's a recipe for disaster because you get stuck in the air, you have no boost, you can't recover as quickly. But I will say expect these first opening minutes to be a little slow just because everyone's kind of getting their bearings, feeling the pressure a little bit here.
Yeah, everyone's getting back.
We'll see, but yeah, boost conversation.
That's what we're doing right now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, those big boost pads, I mean.
Key factor today. As we see, as you say, a little bit of shakiness already coming off the wall. And that's just going to sail in. And actually, this play was kind of a whiff that turned into much more.
Well, I mean, let's see. Yeah, it's a good shot by Atmos. Enough power right out down by the bar. And Chaotic, not a lot of effort on that. He could have at least flipped and boosted towards it, but
give it to Atmos for keeping a lot of mid-zone pressure when that ball's there, right? You gotta beat someone to the ball. You're gonna get, especially at this level. And here he comes again, and he's got enough to drive to the net. He puts it up for. See, what is that? Go D, you stopping? Who was that?
That's a. Who are we playing? Whiskey. It's not H Unicorn. It's
I'm not saying that all day.
That's Snowman. That's Snowman.
Snowman. Snowman. Next time, just call yourself Snowman. My goodness.
I'm not even sure what the joke is there, to be honest. Somebody can.
I'm not that
Snowman
hip. I'm not that hip.
That into zone.
I'm losing my edge.
Those beats 2 to bring it back. Atmos out to center. Only got 7 boosts left. Gets a good quality bounce, but he can't beat Unicorn to it. And Unicorn going to try and play this out of the AP zone. Can't. Snowman with the push. Blank out needs a tap down. There's somebody there. It's Atmos. And a big clear there by Chaotic. There's a great offensive opportunity. Doesn't amount to a whole lot. Snowman with a run by. Tries to put it back for Blank, but Blank goes back for boost. And here comes Atmos in the corner. He's all alone because Snowman's leaving, and there was a chance for a shot. Blank off the back wall. Snowman up.
There you
go.
go.
And there it is. 2-0
That's
Bird Boys.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication. Toast doesn't really get a good clear. Blanco off the backboard is a great idea. Another shot would have been good as well, but nobody on the backboard to cover that one. It's basically an empty net for Snowman to shoot.
And a nice sequence of plays as well. Good
Lots of
team
panic.
there.
Yeah, lots of panic so far. I don't know. I still gotta wait for this game to pick up. It feels like we're waiting for something to speed it up, but nothing's happening so far.
Good flash of defense there. The first one we've seen so far from Atmos today. He's been great on offense. Gets up and challenges Chaotic on that last drive, but didn't amount to a whole much. As here we go again. Blank back. Shot sails wide. He's going to want that one back.
That should have gone in. That should be a shot on net. It's close.
Snowman with the chip up bottom corner. He can't get it. Blank Cactus puts it back. Finally, Chaotic with a big save. A big save on the defensive juggernaut. Just to say, you know what, pal? I can do that too. Check this out.
Hey, I've been learning some tricks as well, mister.
Been watching your vids.
I'm your 50th subscriber.
Unicorn trying to make a deke here.
Good.
And he's pulling it into the
good.
Boy zone. He saves it by himself. He saves it with the spoiler. Gets the spoiler with the spoiler.
Spoiler alert! Oh yeah!
And a great challenge by Blank as that ball was going to be easily tipped towards the net. I love the way the Apeies are applying pressure here in this opening game in this best of 3 match. And back into the zone. Chaotic's got to get it out quick and does. Can't get it past Snowman though. Was going to bring it back into the zone and no opportunity for time there. Here come the Bird Boys trying to rally. They're just
This is
really
good.
looking
This
to
is good.
burn off a minute here.
That's
do they do
perfect.
that? Do they play defensive here and burn off a minute, or do they try
Oh,
and bury another one?
100%. You just try to play it slow at this point and try to keep the ball and score another one. Because you've got a minute left. You got 2 goals. You don't want to let this one go in, which it won't. So
Toast with a golden opportunity, though.
you don't want to stay back all the time. But if you can play the game a little bit slower and kill more time, that'll be a good play.
Oh, big save by Toast! Did
Hello.
you see that?
Out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness, and they needed that, although with 30 seconds remaining, and especially in a best of 3 in this open. Now remember, folks, it is double elimination. That's going to go high off the crossbar. Look again! Oh, holy smokes, these boys can play some D. Crazy Apeies. If they could just get some more shots on net, they're getting outshot 6-1 in this opening match, and that's another one. And Blank Outcast just put the icing on the tombstone.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate series of events there. Age Unicorn gets beat cleanly, and Chaotic just doesn't play it soon enough. He waits too long, and Blank Outcast jumps all over that. It's again, it's a slow game for me. Like, I don't know for you, but for me, it's been very slow so far.
Yeah, for this
so
level,
it warms up a little bit. Yeah.
Now, little plays like that, which could coordinate a little quicker, a little bit cleaner. But, and again, what a big important match. It's a game 1 in this opening match, and here's how it's going to go. There is a double elimination in this. You're best of 3 in the upper bracket. If you lose, you're going to fall to the lower bracket. So you're not out, you're still alive, but you're going to play another best of 3 in that opening segment, right, or that opening leg, if you will, of both the upper bracket and the lower bracket. So now Crazy Apeies find themselves down 1-0, still very much in this. Can't lose another, though. Looking at their scores up here, getting outshot 7-1. That wasn't even just the tail. You look at these points. What does this show us about this match as they queue up for the next one?
You know, like overall, I think the point difference comes from the goals. Because they were pretty close so far. The only difference about the highest is 100 or so points. It's sloppy is what it is from both sides as well. I feel like both sides could have definitely jumped on a lot more opportunities and just a little more aware of the situation and kind of getting the balls quicker. Because if you take it too slow, like everybody in this lobby is quick enough to know that, hey, they're not playing that, so I'm gonna go for it. And that happened a couple times, and that's what led to some goals. So
I think like Phoenix said earlier, they haven't played. You know, how long have people been practicing together, right? And how long have these guys been actually playing together? So I think we're gonna see people getting their chemistry in their next games, game 2 and 3. I think we're gonna see a lot of these matches go to game 3, which as the group that creates the teams, I think that always is nice to see when we create a group of people randomly and they push it to the game 3, game 5, game 7. That's awesome to see.
Yeah,
100%.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Lego.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, like I agree. Like I'm gonna give them the first couple of matches for sure, and then that because by then hopefully they're warmed up. But
look how close our poll is, though. The poll is so close with the votes, eh? Like
they're trying to turn the head. You know, people saw what I said about the Bird Boys in that last one, and they can be even better than that. But I'll tell you, with getting outshot 7-1, what you really saw there with the Apeies was there was way more. I think I was trying to count. I lost count at about 6. Great setup plays, not executed because they missed the final shot. So, they didn't have the shots. Didn't mean they didn't have the opportunities. They had them. They've just got to capitalize on these opportunities in game 2 if they don't want to go right away here in Clash 2 down to the elimination bracket. And here they are pressing early. But Blank's going to try and clear this out back towards the net. Someone's still there. And Unicorn jumps rotation in an effort to try his back. Oh, Unicorn jumps out of his rotation to try and keep a live ball. So as you can see, they're hungry. And willing, even here in only game 2 in the opening 30 seconds of risking a bad rotation to get an opportunity for an odd man rush. Didn't pay out there. We'll see if it does coming down the road here.
Yeah. Hopefully you get a couple more shot attempts here as well from the orange team here.
And that's on net. Unicorn got to get up for that one. Really like to see that good positioning by Toast there in that last sequence there. You saw he comes back and does a little mid-air, almost half
go,
flip,
and then
really.
I lost it.
And this is going out, and Chaotic puts it up. No one there to take that shot, and that's unfortunate for them. But they are back in the offensive zone. Here comes Atmos. Tries to corral some sort of effort so he can get at least one shot going. No. Hard defensive effort here so far early on.
Good clear.
But still, we're already seeing this trend. 2 shots to none in favor of Bird Boys here in the opening, minute and a half. Not quality, I can't honestly say in good conscience, but pressure, right? Here's another one near. No, didn't amount.
Well, that's the difference, right? Would you rather have a high scoring danger or you have a shot that has a chance to go in, right? So
exactly.
It depends. You take quality shots, they can't save them all.
Oh, and a big opportunity there. And Age Unicorn, I don't think he quite reads the play as Toast puts a beauty up to him. And no movement at all up front there. The guy was back to cover too.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Ball flailing wildly. Here we go. So not exactly cleaned up just yet as these teams start to click. Atmos got an ID. He's going to go up the wall. He's got it. He's coming down, but with no boost left. He didn't get that boost. It was stolen from him.
Okay,
good challenge. No shot. Atmos back to corral. Snowman going back to back post. Set up for the defense. Age Unicorn to put it out to... He was trying to
double tap. No! Huge demo! Huge demo!
And it's going to go back the other way. No, it's not. Atmos is there for some defense. He's going to put this into the zone. He's got the corner. And 2 men back for the Apeies to call no joy. On the self-double, Blank Outcast in an awful position. He gets the ball back. What a good pass by Snowman.
Oh, that could be going in.
Is that going to sail straight? And it does! And the Apeies get on the scoreboard. Lots of time left. 2:15 remaining.
Beautiful clear by Chaotic. Just enough power. Uses the back of the car there. Not the corner, but that's good enough. Gets enough power. Clears it right by. And good placement. Keep it on the far post so Snowman can't get it.
Thank you, Dax Plays, for subbing for 14 months in a row. Big shout out to you. Big shout out.
It's like he planned.
Oh, and it's 1-1. That was a thing of beauty.
There we go. Now it's starting to warm up. Atmos to blank out to the goal. Beautiful shot. Just sneak it in behind Age Unicorn. Now that is what I'm talking about.
That was sweet.
Oh yeah.
Here, Snowman. He tries to rip it down the 50 line. Age Unicorn steals it off him. Puts it up for Toast. Tries to get it in the zone. Comes back for Snowman. Up high in the corner. Both teams working at trying to gain some offensive possession here in this corner in the AB zone. And AB say no. They're trying to clear. Can't get the ball out. Boy, oh boy. Bird Boys are all over him here. And finally, no, I was going to say find a hole in this defense. And back it comes. And a shot by Blank. And a tap-in is all they need. And they can't get it. And my goodness, the Apeies get away with one there. Woo.
Yeah, woo, it's getting close. Here we go. It's starting to rev up now. So speed's getting up there.
Oh, big chance for Toast. And a double save there as 2 members of the Bird Boys get back and put some pressure on him. They want to protect this 1-1 lead. Elimination not on the line, but going to the elimination round on the line here for Team Orange. The Apeies, and 1 minute remaining. Got to play smart. Got to get some shots, though.
Ooh, this could be good.
Still out getting outshot 5-1.
Oh, yes! He did the thing!
2-1 with a
He did the thing! This is my favorite kind of shot to do. You clear it to the corner, you get an extra tap over there to shoot it in, and the defenders that, and it's just a beautiful shot. Hard to read. Great stuff by H Unicorn there.
Great car handling there, like a lot of control. I thought that was beautiful.
I think
no, not like this.
Up.
What happened here, Lego?
Well, let's see. Kickoff goes in favor of Atmos. Age Unicorn tries to predict it, and Toast is way too far up on that one. I think he should have stayed back. So just a defensive miscue there, I believe, by Crazy Apeies.
You know, it's funny, this opening game, this is against both the teams we said that have a little bit of an advantage because they're all Rocket Lads players. Nobody do it! And a shot by Blank puts it 3-2, and these guys, these Bird Boys are coming up huge in the clutch minute.
Yeah, so the kickoff's okay, but Age Unicorn and Chaotic, they both just sit there. Neither one of them really challenges that ball, and unfortunately, it's a good shot, actually, to slot it behind him, but a whole lot of nothing there. They just kind of sat.
Every second counting now As they're playing back in the AP zone, they need to get the
clear.
ball
That's
up
a good
into the
clear.
blue. Here's an opportunity. Have to control it here. And
Yes!
shot
Oh!
off the post. And they had
Wait.
the opportunity. Age Unicorn
Wait.
got the touch, and he gets a
Oh.
challenge. 20
It's getting
seconds.
close.
They've got to jump on top of this one, and they do. Chaotic doesn't get exactly what he wanted. I missed there. And a burned man as they come back. A tip in by Unicorn into their own zone. 8 seconds remaining on a
huge demo. He's going for the
timed
demo. That'll do it.
That save is not going to do it. And Bird Boys come out as the clear winners here in this one with a sweep of 2-0, sending the Apeies down to the elimination round for their next best of 3. And predictions coming true already, outshooting them 7-3 in that one. This was really overall we've seen a lot of good stuff from the Apeies, but this was the domination from the beginning to end, I think.
Yeah, it's like unfortunately it's just those 2 kickoff goals. It can change in a matter of seconds, and 2 miscues. That's all it took, and that's why got to be careful on those kickoffs. You always got to have somebody back, and you got to have somebody challenge. So maybe they'll look to improve their kickoffs a little bit more next game. But something they can improve on for sure. They scored some good goals, some quality goals, and they can keep doing that in the lower bracket for sure to fight their way back. So.
But I got to ask you, as a high-ranked player, let's talk about that play there where Age Unicorn comes to take the shot. Toast is coming up on follow. And who was their third man? Chaotic's going to the corner, right?
For which play is this? You got
for Apeies, the one that scored the big shot there. We talked about. You said Toast was too far up.
Right? For the tying one, I believe. Yeah.
For the tying goal. So the reason why I'm asking you this, so Toast comes up. He's coming up in a follow position. He might have been following a little bit tight, but ball comes back. Bird Boys get a shot. Really though, shouldn't that man who went to the corner to get that big boost, once he gets that big boost, shouldn't he be turning in that situation to look at the net? Like, is it really
Toast? Toast was that
person.
Toast was the person who was farthest back. Aged Unicorn was following up Chaotic on the kickoff, I believe. He was the closest to the ball. No, Unicorn was trying to get the block. No, so Toast was behind. He was on the left side wall. He was on the wall, which is another problem too, because you're farther from the net that way. And he was well behind. And I believe Age Unicorn got to the ball just as it came over to, I forget who cleared it, but that was after Chaotic had taken the kickoff. So I have no problem with what Chaotic did. Age Unicorn tried to get the block, that's fine. But Toast was already like halfway up the wall section, not like up the wall, but towards the middle boost kind of, and he was already there when Age Unicorn was going to block it. What he should have done instead was turn towards the net, because that shot, if it got through Age Unicorn, he went low and Age Unicorn went high. It went low. Toast would have gotten a clear out and could have played it the other way around instead of what happened.
100%. Yeah. So I think
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened on that play.
Basically he bid on the offensive before they gained the zone, or even confirmed that there was going to be no shot back from there. He could have taken that big boost, turned around, protected the net. All would have been well. And really, wasn't that the backbreaker? They finally get up 2-1. And that's the backbreaker. 14 seconds later, blank outcast scores to make it 3-2. And the rest is history.
It's just 2 defensive miscues. Toast's got to go back and let a goal, and then one of Chaotic or Age Unicorn, I think it was in the net, has to challenge that ball first. Otherwise, it's going to go behind him, and it did. So it was a good shot, but if you challenge it a little quicker, and that's probably a communication thing, just like, hey, I'm behind you, go, or something like that.
Do we have to leave this match?
Oh, he's got to rename the teams, yeah.
Do you just rename the teams, or do we leave the match?
Yeah, yeah, 2 critical errors, and unfortunately, that's all it takes sometimes. So
that's all it takes. Yeah. So what are you guys still thinking though? Because I'm looking at this, who's going to win this event, and Bird Boy's still at the lowest percentage at 16.7% to win the event. Is that not changing for anybody after what we just seen? Are we impressed by what we've seen by Bird Boys, or was this more of a case of Apeies did themselves in rather than Bird Boys clobbered them?
I think Apeies needs to have a little more team cohesion, but I think they could bring it back in the losers bracket. I think we're going to see even better chemistry coming from our next teams. And for those that don't know, it's 4 teams. We're doing best of 3 for the first round 1 and loser bracket round 1, and then we're going round best of 5 in the next round. So I think we're going to see even more from our next 2 teams.
Should be good. I agree. Yeah.